up, baby. Freed up, freed up, free. Power to the flower. Oh, boy. All right, all aboard. It's Friday already, man. It's the 25th. If it was December, man, the jingle bells, but it's not. Let me get the... Tony G strikes again. Hold on, guys. Yeah. Yeah, you know, Tony G strikes again, so... Yeah. Come on down. All right.
Yay, we're down.
Yeah, there he is. Damn Tony G.
Fire. Bonfire.
Yes, bonfire. All right, welcome everybody. What up? Steve the Groove, Lisa Love.
Good morning. Good
Frisco.
morning. How are y'all doing? That's Mr. Frisco over there.
Not too bad.
It's a bird.
Yes.
It's a plane. What is that?
What that?
It's a bird. It's a plane. What is that?
Oh, a copter. It's a copter. Yo, something I didn't know yesterday.
What happened?
You know that song by Earth, Wind and Fire?
Which one?
When it was in September.
September? That's the name of the song. September.
You know what date in September they were singing about?
What? 21st? 9/11?
Yes, they actually mentioned the 21st day of September.
Do you remember?
I'm sure.
Yeah. Yes. And they said that they wrote that because they knew that we were going to get independence on the 21st of September, so they decided to
Oh,
write
so that
this.
should be our song?
Stop it.
That's supposed to be the September song. The man said the way how they came up with the 21st day, he said they tried every other date. And they said the reason why Earth, Wind and Fire, the name came up, was because the guy he was believing in astrology. So they're telling you, they say your signs are earth, air, and fire. He said, but there's no water sign. You're not showing any water sign. And the guy we decided to make a band and instead of call it earth, air, and fire, it didn't sound good. So he called it earth, wind, and fire. And I believe his month or September. The reason why he chose the month September, sad story. His wife was pregnant, and the baby. Well, it was not sad. The baby was supposed to be born in September, but the baby was born in August instead. Yes. Okay. I also found out listening to a lot of these newscasts and things because we scroll around, make sure we get fair and balanced. That word schedule has been embedded in us by the colonial masters, and it is a remnant of colonial ideology.
Okay.
Right on.
We know that. What else?
What happened?
We will know that.
Bet you never know that the PSU and the BNTU and the APSSM, they tell the GUN, the JUNT, we want to raise ASAP. Well.
And this is no LOL.
Yes, thing that I play. Yeah. Public Service Union, the Belize National Teachers Union, and the Association of Public Service Senior Managers told the joint union negotiating team, it's lucky it wasn't a comprehensive union negotiating team, that they want their money now.
Don't do that.
Come on, they want their money now then, sir. They want their money now. And they deserve their raise or the increment or whatever. But yes.
Whatever it is, they want it ASAP.
Yes. Pronto.
Ahorita.
Damn, Christy. I don't like people with cell phones.
Yeah.
I can put Christy on the list too. I don't got Hannah on the list. I have to put Christy on the list now.
First, but he's going to cross the finish.
Don't you dare show that.
I did that. I pull up that wrong finish line. So, Alex Sanka do a painting directly about 5 cents. Because apparently Alex Sanka went to a market to buy some potato or potato. And it was $4.50. And he took out his money, and in said money, there was, to make up the 50 cents, there was a shilling, for you people who are not like the quarter, there was a shilling and some nickels or 5 pence.
5 cents. 5 cents.
Yes, 5 pence, you know. Yes. And the lady tell her, the person tell her, we not accepting the kind of money there. No, the money wasn't Guatemalan, Mexican, Jamaican. It was Belizean money. Legal tender. That means that you could go and you could, as a matter of fact, somebody paid a fine or was ordered to pay somebody an exorbitant amount of money and they paid it in a loan 1 cent.
Uh-huh.
Remember that? I forget who did that. Bravo. But if you want to pay for your car in a 1 cent, you should. You can. Because it's legal money. You know, so if somebody, you go to a place and say that $10.95 and you want to pull out $10.95 worth of 5 cents, that's your business. If you want to carry it away, roll up in a coins, mark off $1 each, that's your business. If they don't take your money, that's illegal. That's supposed to.
What do you do if they don't take it?
They should charge them one fine and demand that they pay the fine in whatever currency they choose not to accept. That's what they should have done. That's ridiculous.
You see that happen when you have an active consumer protection in a country?
Yep. Yep.
People believe they just do what they want. So, what you do now?
Well, I think he did the right.
Who responsible for that? Because we are still turning our continue go by. Should be point out that who don't want to take lead and then they don't like them 100 5 cents, 5 cents.
5 cents, 5.
So we don't have one. We don't have one.
We've heard talkings about.
Yo, make sure. Yo, J-Man Clown.
We've heard talking about what's going on in the market. We talk about, hey, what's up? Who that is?
That's J-Man, not J-Man Green, just J-Man. J-Man Lord. Yes.
Hi, J-Man.
Say good morning to Miss Lisa. Say good morning to Ugly Frisco.
Yeah.
You know the man too. All right. Yes.
I'm Steve.
when you live that village, when I was a kid, and we lived at Belize City, when you say spring break, any kind of break come, right away that village you go, boom.
Of course.
That's how a lot of people don't realize that's how Warristic got to be in Belize City. Because people used to come up bush and then carry Warristic back to the city.
Oh my goodness. I thought it would have been something else. No,
man,
that's big.
Yeah, so I mean, so who it is, who it is to talk to? What are the consequences of that? Or really?
When you go to the Chamber of Commerce?
No, they wouldn't be
They don't deal
registered
with
on
finance?
that. But you have to be a governing body. Somebody will go apply some kind of
BCCI,
sanctions.
no?
No, they're not no sanctioning bodies. They're not that.
One in the same.
They're not that. They're not pro-business bodies. They're not sanctioning bodies. But again, we got
true.
We got the price control thing, but we're not got like one real standards like
Right.
other countries got consumer protection.
Yep,
And that we need consumer protection because people just could do what they want. Because I bet you Bali had to walk out and never buy.
Yo,
but we hear all kind of story coming out of places like that. We hear stories about racism.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We hear that so many people they don't like black people.
Well,
Who they in the market? Who they control the market? As I said, it's a market and a market again. Market that one.
Exactly.
Market that one. Anyway, mafia.
You know, I used to like about market, but where I used to like about market, and I remember, because I never used to do it, but I used to watch my granny and my auntie, and even my master, and I used to watch you go to market, and you used to could haggle. What? $1.50 for that? I give $1.25, man. All right, give me
Oh,
$1.50.
right. You used to put them a bargain, yeah?
In with it, you haggle and thing, but no, sure. And the thing is, you don't even have the not, you don't even have the feeling I say, all right, you know to sell me correct, I could good at this one, because you good at that one, and that is same
It's
thing.
the same thing. It's the same set of people.
And it's still they show you the same vegetable will look good from upside and spile from the bottom.
But who will get to that? Get to that meat that matter there. Who responsible for that? That people could just say, well, I know they take legal tender.
Mm-hmm.
The audacity. Is it about the money, or
But
is it about,
I figure
is it about the person's maybe never liked my body, maybe he never liked the
don't-
beard.
They don't know.
it's about,
We've heard of situations like that they don't take
about a person
certain
who,
things.
yeah, it's about a person who thinks that they're better than they are.
Remember,
Because
it was
A
the
five
one.
five saying a song out of the way. That sound like one excuse somebody used to say, I don't want to serve you.
What about
Yeah,
when the
and-
Asians they would do that when we used to give them the 1 cent? They don't want that. They give it back.
Yeah. But then when they give it back, I walk out the store. I was like, I did that already. I know the joke.
Yeah.
I did that already.
Well,
Right,
the thing with that is,
right
under the same scenario,
and that one store.
they don't care if you walk
Yeah.
out of the store.
Right,
Mm-hmm.
right up.
But I guess it's the same with the market, huh? They don't care if you leave the stall.
I got now a store from Boulevard, and the Bally tell me that they don't accept 5 cents. And I had like 50 cents in a 5 cents. So I take the 5 cents and I left it right on the counter and you walk out. You do what you want with that.
Govern when you get your trade license. I don't want to wear all day underneath that.
We should see that. Anybody have a trade license that they want to share with us?
I really want to know if you want to pay your taxes. I know what you want to do for the people.
No, but I think that,
But, yeah.
I don't think it should be just one thing like that, and then I don't a serious thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you begin, you know. That's how you begin some crazy kind of madness in the country. You start with simple things like that. And even as simple as him song.
Yeah. But the reason why they do it is because they know that even when you start one simplest night like that, nobody will do nothing. People will complain, leave it, and then they will blow over and they could continue to take which money they want. So, you know, that's a we thing. We got the leave blow over problem, like a leave breeze for true. Because, you know, we to get Jane. When you see one customer go out, like Alex, everybody know Alex. But even if that's somebody where you don't know, and they put up a commentary like that, we supposed to take notice and spread that message. Make people know this the way they go on. Because the ones in charge apparently don't know. You know, they don't know. They're not shopping. All the money where then they get, then send people for go buy it for them. It no matter for them if the rice costs 25 cents more.
I mean, I'm sure that
Or
exactly that which style no one take Belizean money, since like that.
Well, I tell you, I believe and I think you would have a right to. Because you're selling, you know, a public area.
Why they sell a Belizean at all if you don't want to take Belize money?
If you don't want to
Yeah.
take the currency.
I want to have that Belizean any at all.
Do we have any? We have a couple Belizeans.
Yes, the little reason with me with the lime, that me a woman that look like Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason with you. That's the way I say, I believe
So
Creole
if I
school,
do go to the market, I go in a she.
Exactly. We're part of the market today.
Right by the gates.
If
Who?
you could have put up one poster so everybody could know who forgot to. Because when you find people with screw you, put up one poster.
Hey, there are
make
much black
know
people in
who
the
this-
market. You really know why it sound like a race thing, but then you say that the way it boils down to
Yeah.
sometime.
And when you find somebody will help you, put up one poster where show everybody who that the one with the help. That's how this thing have to work. We have to weed out the dregs. You know, all part of society. You know, no matter what.
I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel if it's tell me, you know, well, this is why I have and I had to buy one thing.
I know exactly
Just
what I
walk
feel.
away.
I say screw you,
Just
and I
walk
go and
away.
go someplace else. You know, I know they lose nothing that you they lose.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that potato probably never good anyway. You know.
That is wild.
Mm.
But the thing, I believe that if there's a police officer around and somebody tell you, I know, I take your legal Belize money,
So
call
what are
the
you
police.
supposed to do?
Call the police right there.
And
If
say
not,
what?
The police want to tell the store owner, sir,
You're
this
supposed to.
yeah, or ma'am, this is legal money. You're supposed to take that if the police know. You know.
And if you still want to take your money, then we have to start looking into discrimination problems because we heard this already. I really don't believe that about the 5 cents. 5 cents, no, I can't understand if you bring a whole
It
plastic
used to
bag
be
full of
about the
5
1
cents.
cent.
I know where the sell is, but I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
in this case, you come here and understand somebody bring a whole bag of 5 cents.
Right, it was just 5.
5 cents, that's why excuse somebody tell you, I know why you come by
You
to my
don't
shop.
want, yeah.
Your beard too long, you got the wrong race. And it's a reason for I not serve you. I free for come up with a conclusion this since, you know, I mean, you know.
I know, I tell you, that there's some people now, we're just pig-headed. They got some people where if you do something by accident to them one time, especially the older folks, they want to say, I will never talk to that again till I dead. And no matter what, if then it drunk dead, they know I say, boy, I can save me because I know to talk to that. And you got some people like...
Why would we take Canadian money?
Huh?
Why would we take Canadian money?
Well, I don't know.
I don't know where to Casale. Casale, nobody go to Canada, Casale.
Right.
Nobody goes to Canada.
Why would we take Canadian money?
We take U.S. money because we got our states.
Be for real.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
people got our states. But, nobody got to Canada. People got our states.
Right.
So they want states money when you got our states. Then they got business people. They got business people who got our states, and then business people want the money too. So they buy money from you.
I never believe that they start to get euro money too, because I'm pretty sure not the business people going to be going to euro money.
I doubt it.
You could stand up there, I think so.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
Yes, Canada goes to we, but we not go to Canada. That's how it works. We take U.S. money because we got our states. If we stop got our states, we have stop take U.S. money because it don't value nothing to we.
That's the exchange.
Well, that is my point. That is my point.
Nah, Castle had to talk too. It don't matter if they ain't going here. They could come here all they want. Ask Canada if they don't take U.S. money.
Yeah, and that's not even the reason why.
Ask Canada if you don't take U.S. money before all the shenanigans. Canada take U.S. money, but U.S. don't take Canada money.
Right.
Stop it, Castle.
That's all.
All over the world.
That's all irrelevant also because we not take U.S. money because we go to the U.S. We take U.S. money because the world trade in U.S. currency.
Yes, that's what I said.
Yeah, the world trade in U.S. currency, which is currently being challenged.
Yeah, but still, we take the U.S. money because people literally want the money. The money not go to the bank. I tell you, the money not go to the bank. The money go in a people's hand.
Just change hands.
We're going to go do shopping. We're going to go do business.
Change hands.
Yeah,
that's all.
That's the way the money find itself in a people's hand. That's why they got. They say, oh, you can't have this amount of money or this amount of U.S. and illegal. But people still get it. Got people buy it. You could go to people and they buy it.
Yeah, they just give it to you.
End of the month, they jump on the plane and they gone, or they put it in the bank account. They go and go buy.
Yeah, well, again, I want to say it's being challenged because right now China, they tell some people, and we even require a visa for them to come and shop it for them to come for a certain amount of time. We even require a visa.
I don't know who going to China because there's a language barrier as well. So, but yeah.
You never know, people just might
I mean, being hard.
Nobody going because nobody that China speak English.
No. I don't mean like that.
All the people.
You know what I mean, Groove. You know what I mean.
Yeah. Yo,
we do business with China. A lot of products come from China. We know that.
Yes. And the thing that we are saying is that we do we trade with the U.S. and a lot of things that we trade with the U.S. come from China. Because they are made in China. So just like CEOs and just like the people where they bring the fruit to the market, eliminate then the middleman. You don't need then a middleman. If you could go right to the maker and get it at a much reduced price, plus get a vacation from the side. The tides are shifting, I mean, I don't know if they are shift, but there is
I don't know how much shift you shift. I think the U.S. still want to be there. People still want to be in the U.S. market and whatnot.
Yeah, that is a thing like religion, bro. I tell you the truth. I lived at a place for nearly 40 years, and just like religion, because I was told what to believe, that's what I believe. So if right now we were told that the place to be, that's the way we believe. But when we start to see, you know how much people they buy from Shein?
Of course.
Because they realize they don't have to do that.
You're just cutting out the middleman.
Yeah, well, a lot of people buy from there too, but a lot of them think they're inferior when it comes from Temu and whatnot. Some people not believe in Temu because a lot of things inferior. But that neither here nor there. When they talk, that Castle when they mess with the US dollar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The US dollar is the dominant dollar right now. That's the dominant.
And again, you have to look on it and say, okay, this is a 4-year term for the president, and the things in way they put in the turn back. How much of this one stick? How long you keep this shenanigans up? So that people look on it as one phase, but even some of the one Republican people, I heard one guy on an interview saying that Trump they mess up the US brand. And the US, what the US is a brand, a worldwide brand where people may trust. And he said what happened right now that they mess up the brand and they don't know how long it take the brand to rebound.
First of all of these things where Trump to talk about, for them to stink, they said to set up all of these new trade policies. They say once you say this is what it is, you want to take on 2-3 years.
Well, the guy said he never know when. Even if he change things back, that they mess up the brand, like the US brand. What is the US brand? He screw up.
And the problem with that is, people don't realize it took 80 years to get the global economy, a place that it was balanced. Everybody know that America wasn't being tariffed as much as everybody else was. But because of the size imbalance and the purchasing power and everything was balanced, it worked out. And in less than 4 months, decisions were made that could alter the future of that balance forever. Because when you see people start to shift wrong the thing again after so many years, then everybody going back. Then everybody has to say, we trust there again, because once bitten, twice shy.
Yeah, and that's why I beg you to ask the question again. I say it, Manchurian candidate, where, I mean, I tell many people that dumb for don't know what they do, that then they mess up something. It nearly look intentional.
The people that dumb for don't know what they do.
Yeah, we got people who know better what they behind me. where not tell me they that dumb.
Well, they can't sit because they know they're too far up there.
Well, hey. Again, it couldn't be a better Steven Spielberg movie.
Yeah.
If you wanted to screw the US and you put the US in a bad place, that's how you do it. And it's surprising that, well, because the allies, they run to their enemies. I mean, come on, it's the best movie ever.
Best. But you see, the thing is, when everybody is waiting for when he dies, and when he does, everybody can share. But the mess was still there. The garbage that he instituted was still there.
Right. So some people say it look intentional. Like somebody intentionally you're getting quick. Why the rush to do all of these things without explanation, without anything? That's the way I want to do it. If you wanted to screw the US, that's how you do it.
Exactly. If
from within, Manchurian candidate, y'all do it from within. It's hard for the from outside.
If Putin wanted to screw the US, he would have gone and do the same thing what Trump did right now. Right. And he would have been right into the Russian plan.
Let's get him in there. Boy. So as you say, make it spile.
People in there.
Make it spile. Carry 5 cents somewhere else. No, the question is, how much people in the market want to look for you and tell you they don't want 5 cents no? You
hear me?
Yeah, no, I say, how much people in the market want to tell you they don't want 5 cents no?
Good job on it. All the job on, because, like I said, follower.
That's wild, but let's grab a break then. I know, Lisa gone both. All right. Free up the flower, man.
We'll be back.
Huh? You hear me?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I say everybody gone silent us no. I don't know where Lisa disappeared to.
Back yo.
Oh, all right.
No, we made a talk, but it look like you never made it here,
Maybe.
Back yo.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back after these breaks.
You got it. We'll be right back. More Morning Stew.
Tired of replacing light bulbs? LEDs are what you need.
Freeing up the flour, freeing up the flour. Can I get 5 pounds of flour, please? Yeah. All right, party people.
I'll take 10.
Some of that flour right there.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to get some flour, what would we make on a Friday, Lisa?
Maybe some porta bun.
Porta bun on a Friday, I guess.
Yeah.
How you groove?
Real quick. That's quick.
Well, we got some flour on a Thursday and we made coconut pie.
Wow.
Coconut pie!
Y'all did the pie.
Dana got the city, so that might be where I eat for breakfast. Coconut pie!
You're going to eat that for breakfast?
I mean, I make no breakfast, I eat it. What do you want to do? Go cook?
You never know.
Yeah, I eat coconut pie.
Boil and, yeah.
With coconut pie?
No.
I see what you did with this picture right here.
What's that?
A picture with 6 guys.
Oh,
Let me grab this
that-
first. Carmelo? Yellow.
What's going on, Frisco?
Here to go on. Cassele.
Group Master. I heard you guys talking about economy and tariff and
Child, wake up, Cassele.
yeah. You know, when it comes to China, I've been in China 2 times already. I don't buy from America. I order my stuff from the man and cut off the middleman, like Group Master said. I send down pictures of Louis Vuitton, McQueen, Prada. I get that stuff 70% off when I order from the man and cut off the middleman here in America. I got Prada, Gucci at a 70% rate, so it doesn't affect us right now, but the tariff will go up and they will charge a shipping receiving price that will be more in the future starting yesterday or the 25th of April. Like I said, I paid Louis Vuitton sneakers for $150, which costs about $600 in America. And the
Can I
same
ask you a
quality,
question,
you can buy the
Cassele?
quality kind, you can buy the better kind.
Could I ask Cassele a question?
What's that?
Where the
What you say?
hell you did to that China?
Groove on over
Where
to
you did
that
that?
China.
Yeah. I live a materialistic life in America. You see my watches. I
Man,
got
so where did that
watches
China?
right there if I can put China. But anyway, guys, you know what I'm saying?
Man, no, I'm sorry.
Order straight from China. What you say?
Man, want to where to do that China?
I go there for seminars and conferences and stuff like that.
Oh, hey, Cassele, a worldly guy, you know.
Sometimes I live like a king. You get a back rub with about 5 queens behind me. Get a back rub, U.S. price. You know what I'm saying? U.S. currency goes master, getting a plus round. Anyway,
That's right.
Got to lay us out.
Take care. Cassele, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
traveler?
it's like you can't just you put that thing in a proper perspective. You can't just bypass the middleman and go. Then thing go to the brand, the people who have the legitimate brands, whoever they outsource to. You can't just go buy. That's like how we couldn't just go buy one Dickies, find the Dickies.
No, we couldn't. Up to now, we can't just go in free zone. We
that
can't
work.
just go in the free zone.
That's
So-
not because of we bad thing. The
No,
manufacturer,
it don't work like that.
The manufacturer, because people that do it.
No,
so whether or not it work like
No,
that,
listen to what I finish. Make I finish that you have to understand that China the place are the most knockoffs.
Mm.
So you gonna buy it there, but you know to get it correct thing, you to get it knockoff. That's like how you got the knockoff tennis then boat and boat bellies. We come from Panama, they don't make the Panama.
Mm-hmm.
The shirts, they make the probably China, Indonesia, India, I don't know where else. But you have knockoffs. We're not come from the brand. So if you buy that and say, well, I bypass the middleman, you want to set up yourself. Because if you buy a bag or you buy a tennis, whether one knockoff brand, trust me, there's a difference. When the bag start peel, you buy a hat, whether it's your official hat,
Yeah.
after a month, you know that that's not an official hat. Because the material, inferior material.
Did you see the videos?
I saw that guy, he could say anything when he want. I mean, I don't know who he where he come from. Just like how everything on Facebook, that know everything you believe. He want to talk about. I don't know who he represent.
I saw more than one.
Well,
I saw more than one.
but that's how it work.
what I could say about that is you have people where they buy things from, and right now
Yes, knock off.
we just had word of mouth from Casale where he said he buy the thing for
But
cheap.
you can't just go buy knock off. You go buy knock off, but you can't go buy the legit thing. Cause the real brands don't allow them things to get out like that.
Where these people to tell you is that just like with everything else, you have the high-end brand and you have the knockoff brand, where they know they are get cheap money for that. But where then they tell you and then they show you, then they make the high-end brand for $14.
Well, what guys say, I don't know what they spend.
Yes, for 14. And then when the people go and they put their logo or whatever, it becomes 1,400.
Yes, but
so I know this
you.
that everybody know Chinese got a lot of cheap knockoff, but that the place where they big companies that make them stuff.
Yes. But
One of our stewards said when he became a U.S. citizen, the flag was made in China.
yes, but
The flag's still made in China. Make America great again. Made in China.
When something make obviously cost, the person will bring it out, put whatever they want to put on it. But there's a quality issue with these things. And I don't know what that it costs where obviously not a cost where you buy that it costs where it costs to make it. Obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why, the major brands where depend on quality. I don't know what they charge for the quality when they put in and they put their own price on it based on the quality because you could depend on the brand and the quality. Obviously it'll be less. That's how the world works. Right? That's how the world works. What you put for make it that way, you want to charge for it. Obviously. But I'm saying there's a brand issue and there's a quality issue. Not because somebody jump up and say, oh, you could just come and come buy things. And that's how you work. I just give the example. We used to make the keys here, but you couldn't go buy one the keys here.
Mm-hmm.
Because they don't want to sell you.
Our foolish thing where we do,
No, that's how the brand, they know, you can't go buy it, they you outsource it to Belize. But you can't go buy it at Belize because the Dickies don't allow you to buy it from Belize. You better go through for them people.
Okay.
Go through the proper channels.
Point taken. That was at a time when we had the balanced economy and that's
No, I just make one point, Groove, how it works.
But now we don't. Now everything is up in the air. And what companies are telling you is, we make knockoff brand, we could get you a thing for $3. But if you pay $15, we could get you the thing where they buy it.
Well, you agree, but individuals that jump on thing, we hurry to believe because two people jump up and say, look Chinese to we, and they said that so, we just grab and said that so. Because one guy said that so, or another guy said that so. But I mean, like I said, we don't know where one brand put in, where it costs. That thing. If you want to believe that, well, believe it. If you believe you could go there for it and get it for that, sadly mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Because that you get.
I have to tell Casale that for him thing when he buy the loan garbage.
But that's how it works.
Because, bro, you don't get the idea that you have your knockoff and you have your high-end, and then they tell you could buy your knockoff, but you could get it high-end for cheap. That's all what they do.
Who you buy it from?
From the Chinese people where they tell you.
But they don't work, so then people got anything on strict rules. You can't just go buy it. That's what they try to tell you. You can't, the official Louis Vuitton got his people where they make it there. But even if they got a Louis Vuitton store in China, you a cost where Louis Vuitton cost. Right. You can't go to this factory, go buy one Louis Vuitton for the cost where they make it. Fuck out, that's how you work.
We're in a trade. You realize we're in a trade war.
But them brands are owned by the Americans. If the Americans or whoever own their brand said that, then they screw them like that, the whole operation shut down.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Casale, care back to think about a fake.
Yeah, of course, I fake. But that's how it work.
Steve, come on, man.
That's how it work, brother. They people got control of their brand. You can't just go there and all of a sudden then give up their brand and you could just do what you want with their brand.
Well,
you could just go buy an iPhone. You could just go buy an iPhone for $10. You're mistaken.
I would have read what Casale said, but I won't.
Well, but make it pretend that we understand and leave it but how they thing work, man.
Yeah, I know gone, and I'm sure you know gone. Casale gone. And Casale said that's the way he do. So, over believe me or over believe you, I'd believe Casale because he gone. You know?
Gone and do what?
He went shopping.
You can go up on New York, you can go down New York, whatever Main Street by New York and buy everything knock off if cheap. You go buy Louis Vuitton, Michael Kors, all of them they right on the sidewalk for $5, $10, $15, $20. That's not a real thing.
You are, yeah, we just gone through that. But you're right.
It's not the real thing.
Yeah.
Maybe
I noticed that on Facebook, there's a 11-year-old girl that died, a Guyanese pool. And they want to burn down the house because that the second time somebody died.
Oh, they burned down the house. They burned down the house and then they burned down
it was burned.
They did burn it down because I heard that they set a few fires.
They just left the hotel there. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Police,
what happened
no police.
With that, what happened with that is that if there was evidence to be found, then Jabon burn up the evidence.
People say it happened already and nothing come out
yes,
of it. So
it happened already. Somebody died, and under the same circumstances, they just showed up dead. Nothing happened about it then, but now it happened again to a little girl, and in anger they burnt the place down. But even if nothing happened about it then, there may have been evidence of this crime now. But instead of anybody thinking about that, they burnt the place.
Well, they believe that nothing may come out of it because they stop them if I even go search the hotel the night. So if they're interested in then they say if the police them interested in finding out where they go on, why they stop them from going near the hotel the night for search for the young person? So they believe they don't may get no justice anyway.
Yeah.
So they did what they did?
Because the people who are in charge don't they do enough. And they ain't getting some story about the legal gun in our some vehicle, knowing nothing like that not happen.
Yeah. They said that they had video footage and they didn't.
And the family can put right front of the hotel all night. All of a sudden.
I know that I rang again. But all I am saying is if something happened at that building and we don't know that what yet, nobody gone in for gone see nothing yet, but we know it happened in there. Only a jawbone will burn it up. I could understand anger and everything else. And all that emotion.
You say the footage?
I burn up the place where you know the evidence may be. So nothing come out of it now.
Well, like that way they believe nothing may come out of it. Because two separate incidents happened already. Two separate. Yes. You see any police there? Not one police.
But where I want to know is how did the body get into the pool?
That's exactly why the people are mad because they said the police did nothing. Nothing.
Yes, so, but with all that, with all these questions, the smart thing for me to do then I go to go burn down the place. I got all the answers.
Well, they believe that they never get no justice anyway. Because one, the police never allow a search.
Yo, you don't heat up some pizza and make some fun.
Second, you burn down private property and not even one police there to stop it. I see one police in the video where when everybody pile up around the pool and that was it. You know, see an ex-police in our site since then. So obviously, I don't know where to go on there. I don't know. That a police just said, don't want to burn that down. Not one. I didn't see one police in the crowd to protect the property.
When I saw the video at first, I thought it was just one YouTube thing.
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
No, but that was a funny story. People literally believe that, because it happened twice, and they say it happened twice. Nothing come out of it. The fact that they never allow them to search, the party telling the illegal, they know it ain't at the hotel.
The hotel,
And they don't want to go search the hotel. They tell them, illegal gun in some vehicle. They say they're not going nowhere, they stay right at the hotel. Lo and behold, next day, the legal pop up in at the pool. So they don't believe that they get help from the authorities any which way.
Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. That's like anytime you and your three ballet together and they shot two and you say, well, before they shot me, you make a shot myself.
Well, if you believe them, I get justice. I guess you won't believe that.
I don't know if they may get justice. I just know it was a dumb idea to bond up.
People, they say, you know what? They know where to go on there. They live there. They say, no, come out of this. Well, make we burn down the place so that they could feel. And then the person who own it, no, I didn't say they're right or wrong. I'm just saying the lack of even police presence tells a lot. That they allow the owner of the hotel personal home to get burned. allow the hotel to get burned, allow the open looting, and not no police presence. Tells you a lot. That tell you a big story right there. That the police will give to hoots. Sad situation. No?
Morning, Miss Ellen Sue.
Very sad.
Yeah.
That's making worldwide news. The kind of videos that go all around the world.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't know.
Well, in other parts of the world, a Russian general was killed in a car bomb as he was on his way to a meeting with Trump envoys. Yeah. Kremlin spokesman says Dmitry Peskov has blamed Ukraine for the earlier killing of General Yaroslav Moslalik in a car bomb attack in Moscow. Yeah. So things happen. Things
I would
happen,
go in this picture group. We'll go in this picture. Yeah. What's the?
A picture.
That's the magic with this picture.
The one with Michael Ealy. Michael Ealy will be playing James Earl Jones in the new biopic. And they are saying how much they look alike.
In the early years, true?
Yeah.
What?
In the early years? Put it up.
Yeah, saying that they look alike is like saying all black people look the same.
Hold on.
Because, yeah, they have a slight look.
They have a slight resemblance.
No,
yes.
man, that can't be. Put up the picture, man. That James Earl Jones on the right?
Yeah.
All three?
Yeah. All three are James
Get
Earl
the
Jones.
hell out of here. Never. Yo, I'm think the only one. Yo, I'm think the only one. Yo.
It was young ones. All of them are James.
Man.
They're comparing Michael Ealy when he was the age James Earl Jones was because he didn't play the role.
Yo,
no,
that's...
there is a slight resemblance.
Slight?
And the two. Yeah, there's a slight one. You could tell the difference in the middle.
The first
Why, group?
picture.
I'll be honest. I think I only recognize the
middle James.
The middle
Earl
James. Yeah, I think the other five. That me Ealy. I swear.
No.
Yo, they favor.
Yeah.
They favor.
This is nice.
They favor. Yo.
Yeah, they do. They do look. I don't know if James Earl Jones look better than him or not because. But anyway, yeah, they could pass.
No, that's uncanny. Yo.
Like, one of them and his slow brother. Sort of like Paris Whitaker and Kent Whitaker.
Boy.
Still don't know which one that which.
Boy.
There's also the Kardashians doing something that they have not done in a long time. I don't know if you want to show that.
Which is?
Well, then pose for a picture together, Frisco.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You know, see the picture, Drew?
No. Oh, okay. So, all the people are the Kardashian? I don't know much about the Kardashians.
Yeah, show the picture, please. All of those are Kardashian.
Okay.
And they're doing something that Kardashians usually don't.
Play ball? They throw up the pitch?
You're getting warm.
The group said they don't take pictures. So, I guess.
Yeah.
Interesting.
They don't?
Yes, well, what color are the balls they're holding?
It's too early. Free Flower Fridays.
It's Friday.
They don't use the whole.
Just an observation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Ukraine may have to give up land for peace, says Mayor Klitschko. And for those of you who do not know who Mayor Klitschko is, we are talking about Vitaly Klitschko, one half of the Klitschko brothers who held the heavyweight championship and are now mayor. But he says he do believe that they will have to give up land because Trump has none of those things that the Kardashians were holding just now. And he already he signaled. This is the guy who wrote The Art of the Deal. This is the guy who tell everybody he's the great negotiator. It tell Ukraine or it tell somebody, yo, I get tired of this. We should have just pull out. We should have just stopped giving. So right away, Russia said, wait a minute. Make we continue. Because they don't they get tired of Trump to say and pull out. So it is signaling, it's hard for me, like I said. I try not to talk about her to people like that, but it's hard to even mention things like that when you say the idiocracy of the whole thing.
Something that a great fraudster.
Yeah, but
Great
and people just
can't believe how people buy that stuff there, but hey.
That's why, like I said, I have faith in 51% of America. Oh, another thing that they found, and I'm surprised that no more people aren't talking about this. We mentioned it, that they found discrepancies in all of the 80 places where Trump they said swing from Democrat to Republican, which would have never happened. And it all followed a pattern, and like I don't know that Trump defy everybody would deal with that. He got the producer of 60 Minutes to resign because he didn't like an interview that they did with Kamala. So the big crybaby that he is sued them for like $100 billion or something.
Wow.
And knowing how we gonna do that, tie them up. So instead of getting tied up, the guy said, well, you know what, I quit. That's what dictators do, folks. It makes you want to say, hey, look at that plane way up yonder.
We do have a picture of a plane, but we won't show that plane.
Oh, no. Please, Lisa Love, how dare you? Frisco, 5 demerits for Lisa, please, for even suggesting
What?
that.
It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a, what the hell is that?
Yeah. Yes.
Johnson calling Mike Johnson.
Yeah.
And yeah. Man, that's a big shilling.
Oh boy. All right, so the ostriches will be coming in. Nancy Marine has gotten the permits to bring in the ostriches.
Yes.
Fully invest. Now I never know you had. Lo and behold, yesterday we gave you mix up the oats, put it in the microwave for a minute, slap on your arthritis. But Nancy Marine has a product that she's trying to get off the market.
What is it?
Which contains, it seems that the ostrich have oils that are very valuable. Now, these oils, mix it, whatever is added to it, also aids in arthritis.
So how do you get the oil?
Well, Nancy Marine has it.
You have to squeeze the ostrich.
I will slap you.
So right now she's doing a testing for people who want to try it. The product that's ostrich oil based. A balm, I should say, as a salve for that group. A balm. There's a balm gel. Balm gel. Hey, should I name the product?
Balm gel.
Balm gel. But anyway, so there's about 75 people have contacted her to try the product, see if it works for them. She says it works for her.
Yes.
Doing research all about the value of ostrich oils. It's come from the layer of fat between the
skin
and the meat. Yeah.
Yes. Well, ostrich oil offers numerous benefits for the skin and hair, including moisturizing, reducing inflammation. And promoting. Yes. Inflammation. And promoting. Yes. And promoting wound healing. It is also used for managing skin conditions like eczema and psoriasis, and can help with muscle aches and arthritis.
Yeah. So
I mean, a good thing I would have never thought that ostrich oil was. I never even know that ostrich had oil in it.
Yeah.
You know.
So yeah, there's the balm that she's working on. When I was reading it, I was like, okay, we just going to talk about arthritis.
I would try to figure out how they chase down the ostrich and squeeze and figure out too much oil. That's the first thing.
No. The question is, how much people will be consuming ostrich?
Lot.
You think?
Lot. Yep. Lisa Love can't wait, I know.
And you know, if we Belizean palette, I know are very.
Beautiful.
If we palette, I know are very.
Nah.
You know, we not go too far in our palette.
And I don't buy that.
You think
Because
so?
some of the people that I know and the people where we know, I don't want to call no name, but you know Marlon would I try that.
I know there's a
You know
limited
Yeah,
people who.
I think there's a lot of people that would try it because ostrich meat healthy. It tastes like beef. It run like chicken.
How do you
It's
know
very-
again?
What?
How do you know again?
I eat ostrich already. I eat zebra already, Lisa, and that's illegal. Ostrich legal. But yeah, I think that there will be a market for it, like with anything else. You know, yeah, take one little bit people trying it. But as soon as one person holla, ooh, this not nice, you want to get and ban go there and follow them. Then you'll have the other people to try and say, yo, they're not true men, nice, you know. So I think you can make it.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see.
And then not only that, with the ostrich, you could, I know where they do every egg that isn't hatched is going to be a work of art. Yes, all right, see Marlon right there. Yes, I want the egg too. Marlon, me and you and Frisco go and go eat that big breakfast one of these days because we saw chicken out.
Of course.
Yeah, but I think you could use the egg as art. The feathers, you could do things with them. And it's a very healthy meat. I don't see no problem with it in Belize. I think as long as the price now, that would be the
Okay,
thing.
so can we load up the food source insert for that?
Okay.
Who's up there, Lexi?
Lexi?
Can we get the food source insert?
A food source.
Because Miss Marin said that some dishes are pricey, but with her being granted the permits to import the birds, the prices should fall.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when you have that, got it? All right, let's get that then. Let's get what she had to say about that.
Okay.
The eggs, we haven't sold a lot of breakfast eggs. We get mostly expats in Belize will venture into trying the eggs. I believe that it has something to do with the price of the meal. But Belizeans do buy the raw egg. They get excited about it. They also buy the shell of the egg. Because we sell the raw egg and we also sell just the shell for arts. People paint on it and do all kinds of things. At the farm, we use it to make jewelry from the shell. But the meat, we have, you know, it's strange and I could be wrong, but my observation is that it depends on the district. For example, people from Cayo and from the north will order mostly the burgers for some reason. And then we get the people from like Placencia, San Pedro, Belize City that will come and order the steak. So it depends on where you come from. People from the Indian and the Asian communities, when they come, they like mostly the kaftas, like the ostrich bites. We do ostrich bites in yogurt. They like things like that. And with the advent of having more animals, we will see the prices drop. In fact, just getting the permits, our prices will drop for our meals at the restaurant. In like another couple of weeks, we can drop the prices because we know that we will make it up back with being able to butcher more animals.
Oh, there you go. There you go. I do the steak. What kind of magic trick that we gonna have? Come back, Lisa gone. I got a magic trick here, bro.
Yeah, they tell her she got pay the order. No, but I'll tell you.
I do the steak.
Like, yeah, I don't do any part of the ostrich because it's like with anything else. Ostrich isn't common to Belize, so nobody don't know what it tastes like.
So it tastes like?
Ostrich, it tastes more like a steak, believe it or not. It's a different type of meat. It tastes like a steak.
Is it gamey any at all? Like,
I had it once, you know. I don't really remember. I know I
how you
liked
forget that?
Tender. I had it a long time ago. But I want to tell you, because
exotic things.
yeah, because there used to be a place that foreign called Exotic Meats on Columbus Avenue. I used to work at 67 Wine and Spirits a few blocks down, and I used to go there and buy all kind of stuff. But then when you get to know the butcher, you tell him, "Got anything special?" And that's when this man pull out some kind of thing where you can't even mention, but yeah, I could buy a little half pound of it. But for any Belizean, including Lisa, I love to say, I know I tried. I think it's very, very disingenuous because we don't know what it is. We've never tasted it.
I don't.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So
So you get it medium rare? Could you get it medium rare? I mean,
yeah, like with any other thing. But the thing is,
no, they wouldn't want chicken medium rare, so that's why I asked.
Once we start to point. Once we start to eat ostrich and people start to comment about it, then people won't be able to make up their mind whether or not they want to try it, stuff like that. But I think that, like Nancy said, when the prices start to go down, more people, I believe, trying to catch on ostrich.
Johnny says she wants to try the egg. No, I don't know how much. You see how big one ostrich egg, right?
One egg could feed about 12 people. That platter that they were
imagine
showing
a sunny side up egg, sunny side up ostrich egg.
I love sunny side up egg, but I don't even know if I'd wanted that sunny. That's not big yo. That's not big yo. But yeah, if one group of us, we should have done a thing like that, man. One group of us, because that platter where they show, I believe it was $500, but it serves like 10, 12 people. So now, like one person to pay $500, split the bill,
So if it's $10, it's $15.
Yeah, more or less. And if you know the person next to you and the other person next to you, it could be nothing for you.
I mean, just have to be a relative to a CEO. You can't clear.
Not clear, see there? Just get around CEO with you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take my local neighborhood CEO.
Try me that hot trade. Let me try that.
Oh boy. But yeah. So and then there's so it seems that the byproducts is a thing of the ostrich, right? So there's cosmetic products as well.
Yeah.
She says she's developed a cosmetic line based on ostrich oil.
Okay.
So there's that as well. So it's not just ostrich and the meat. There's a byproduct.
Yeah.
Not just the egg, the shell.
The oil seems to be very valuable.
They're like whale. Most perfumes are made, or they used to be made by some whale blubber thing. If we knew that when we made, there was a rub.
But you know the original musk is from, I think, the beavers, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, they used back in the day. The beavers never come in and spray bottles and then just grab one beaver and rub it all over there.
Well, they said I don't know. They said the musk from the beaver, like the legit musk, like you have synthetic musk, no where you find their colognes, but the legit musk from the beaver, that one sweet smelling thing.
Yeah, they're like the coffee. We have to pass through a good digestive system.
Yeah,
and then you take them out and wash the tutu off, and you brew it and you drink it. What the oil can do? You let the tutu back.
It's not downhill Thursdays, free flower Fridays. Slap that boy with some flour and everything, you know.
Yeah, it's a thing where I know I eat no tutu.
So you wouldn't. There you go, slap away some of that. Hold on to some of that.
Hold on. I have to tell you, I don't taste it. I have to tell you, I know finicky with food. I have try anything one time. If I never kill the person in front of me, I kill me. So I don't try it because I don't want to see why people pay so much money for tutu coffee. So I just want to try to see if tutu coffee nice. What? Not tutu coffee? What you call it?
I tell you, come on, a nicely wrote to my boy. What's the name of the cat? What's the name of the cat?
I'm not even sure what just type in tutu coffee.
Oh Lord.
You do it.
I type in feces coffee.
Copy? The copy Luwak.
The what?
The civet.
Oh, the civet, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, the copy Luwak.
Isn't there a thing called a duvet?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, you got Juve. You don't think about Juve.
No, they got one A vet, they got one B vet, they got one C vet, where we talk about, and they got one D vet.
All right, IT vet.
IT vet, there
We
you
got
go.
that too.
We got
Let's see who's on the book. Godwin Terry is on the book. What's up, man?
Hey, Godwin.
Man says he's tuning in from home. Oh, and abroad.
Okay.
All right.
Hey.
Paladin
Yeah,
Leslie. What go ahead, Paladin Leslie? Good sir. What's going on?
Then,
Jose Sandoval.
Sandoval. Good
Beverly
morning.
Price. Kathleen E.B.
Beverly, Kathleen Evie. Good morning.
People move around on a Friday, it seems.
CY.
Channeling is here, of course. Channeling saying wants some sunny side up eggs. I mean, I need some sunny side up eggs right now.
You want any civet coffee?
I'd have a cup, of course.
Of course. Well, I don't know if you're gonna have a cup after this, but this is a picture of the coffee bean.
Yeah, I know.
Before being processed.
I've seen it. I've seen it many times.
Before being
Yes. I
processed.
tell you, nice and raw, nice raw groove.
Yes, it looked like fish roe. It looked like fish roe with corn.
There you go.
Correct.
Why?
Huh?
You would-
I
Look like I'm blunt.
Yes, that one up. It said that the Kopi Luwak, also is known as civet coffee, and in Belize as Tutu coffee, is a coffee that consists of partially digested coffee cherries, which have been eaten and tutued out by the Asian palm. So even though they don't chew up the bean, it passed through the stomach acid.
Yes, there's a chemical reaction. They say that enhances the flavor of the bean.
In the tutification, the tutification of what he eats passes through the acid and comes out.
Please get this boy some more flour for me. That guy's lad, he kill this coffee.
The only problem with the thing is when you eat it, they go on. You could nearly somebody part.
Yeah,
That's the only
Derek, there
problem.
goes. Slap yourself. Give yourself 50
Please,
lashes.
Baby. Yeah.
You can call it coffee tutu coffee, man.
Call them people coffee that.
Yes.
And that's
Let
not
me
the
turn up.
that's not the disgusting thing for me about that coffee or coffee in general.
What is it?
There's the place where coffee come from, one of these places.
Colombia.
But there's a process where they have the real coffee testers in the place. Who was it? I think it was probably Zimmern. Probably Zimmern. One of the episodes there. That was nasty to me, but just had a bunch of people, well, not a bunch. There's one guy. If he job that he roll the coffee in his mouth and spit it up. All day so you have to slurps it up. Now part of the routine, you have to slurp. How he slurps. And then he roll it wrong in his mouth. You know, swallow it. He spit it out. Put.
Yep.
I like that was disgusting to watch. This guy does the. And I had to do it now to make so people feel more disgusted.
No, but I tell you, hold on. I had to try swallow the food I'm not supposed to eat before the camera come back on. when I used to work at 67 Wines and Spirits, do that every Friday. Every Friday when everybody get paid, we would go down in the basement and the boss would say, let's sample some of the wines, the new wines. The boss is an alcoholic, so we know him want to get black up before he go home. So we'd go down there and we'd have like 15 glasses
Man.
of wine. And the first thing you do, you shake it. Then you smell the bouquet. Yeah. Then you put one little bit in your mouth. And
You twirl it around.
I spit it on the body next to you. And then fight start. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You spit it out? You spit it out or swallow it?
You said you spit it out. You spit it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The how you roll around in your mouth, right? The how you...
Yes, that wakes up the flavor. Yeah, it wakes up the flavor because a lot of wines need to be oxygenated before you drink it. But people
Speaking
don't
about
realize.
wines, I know when I take on a trip to beautiful crooked tree.
Watch out.
I want to
Make
know
sure you have one.
when last you put your foot in some berries.
Why? Well, I would just like to say.
Because they say that groove foot got the proper bacteria to make the,
Yes, because
make the berries wine nice.
when you don't walk in a sheep and every other kind of animal to the best thing for do that stop eating wine. But I really want to say respect going out to Miss Karen from Burrell Boom, because yesterday evening, Karen called me and said, boy, no, yesterday morning he called me during the show and said, boy, group, you say you got any wine? He said, I really need to get some wine. So last night I sold one of my drum of wine.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know that. I don't know. That's the same wine where Shelton, not the same wine, I think, for if the farm boom.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that person.
Yeah.
So I guess
Yeah,
it's source a
Eagle.
wine from different places.
Mm-hmm. When you do wine taste today, you always have to have cheese and all kind of thing there, you know.
Cheese and
Because
crackers and grapes and maybe apple.
anything to take the taste out of your mouth, because once you get to the tooth,
No,
you can't
boy.
fit.
No Rasbuck. The man wine nice. The man very good.
Of course.
Wine get a
Your
black
wine.
up too. Wine get a really
Can't tell
tonty.
you something. And unlike Rasbuck, I not gonna buy my wine, I put it in my barrel instead of me make it like we Buck do with the food. Buck to buy food from expensive place and go home and put it in a pot instead of him cook it. Yes.
I know.
Won't
Groove,
tolerate you with that.
I know. You know, Groove walk on the berries and forget all the juices going.
My boy, if you know Groove, you know that the only thing Groove do to the wine that buy the berries and the sugar.
All right.
You know, yes, I know it for tell him to put in, but I don't like make sweet wine. But you are very seldom see me the squeezed wine or the what?
They're going like them people in the 10 Commandments, so then they mix that mud and a straw.
I'm more than not here. That's right. That's right. Like, and we nearly do like when Moses make them. Remember that Pharaoh tell him, no more here for no. When I make brick out alone, bloody mud. That's the way I tell you last year. No berries for no. I want berry wine. Out alone water.
Watch out.
Make your water ferment. Yes. All right. So yeah, that was. There's a couple of stories coming out of that. Greg. So okay, here we go. We asked about it yesterday, and yes, the agric is late, but the lateness of the agric is because of the elections that were held.
What?
And so they
What
decided
election?
to push back the date.
Okay, that like that guy in Old Brother Art Thou says that don't make no sense.
Yeah, they said that public officers were tied up with the elections, and so planning for that was pushed back because they were planning for the elections.
So that way then it said that the PM mess up agriculture date?
Yes.
Oh Lord.
So normally it would have been maybe what date would it have been?
It would have been
11 and 10.
Next week. It would have been next week.
right next week.
Next week, which would have been the Friday, the Saturday, and the Sunday, the third, the
Friday,
second,
opening
third, and
7,
fourth.
Right.
And then we would have the Cashew Fest right after that. That's what
Right
we
after
normally would have. Yeah.
But the hands of Providence struck and things are back to normal.
No, next year you're going right back to normal. Next year is going
Right,
to go
next
back.
year is going to be Agric first, then Cashew Fest.
Yeah.
Well, this year it is as God intended it.
Yes.
And
I'd
you
rather
know-
Cashew Fest first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather Cashew Fest first, but I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah. I forget the why would be changed, but whatever. It is what it is. It doesn't matter when they occur. Both events are great events.
but you know what? It would have been good to have it early this year because of the temperature. What's the temperature inland? Oh my God, 94.
Yeah.
Imagine next month. What the
Where that
temperature would
suggest
be.
then do? Where that suggest Agric show the next year that do Agric show that Crooked Tree. So if Crooked Tree, Cashew Fest that a 10th and 11th, agriculture show that a 12th and 13th. Right there, one place. All you have to do is change your band.
They won't do that.
Change the button.
Yes.
All right, party people. Yeah, so
Whenever Hannah eat pizza, right?
You never had pizza?
Hannah I never had that. Hannah have a problem. There is a reason why Hannah could never pass that on the pizza. Hannah eat the whole pizza, and when you get right there to that little part, I left that in the plate. And that's the way I come in. I say, well, you done with that? Give me that.
you talk about the crust?
The crust. Yeah, Hannah find crust on bread. Hannah find crust on chicken. Hannah find crust on cake. Hannah find crust on lettuce. Anything we Hannah eat, Hannah will find a crust on it.
And she's going to leave it.
Yeah, my pathway, no, I eat. Right, babe?
Yeah.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, yeah, you know, eat pizza when you're half full or full because, left the crust.
Yeah.
But if you're hungry,
You're
The
going to
crust
eat
that-
everything.
and you have one slice, the crust going down first.
You're going to eat everything.
I tell you, I that crust, man. I like crust.
All right.
For break?
For
Hold
the
on.
commercial, so I can put this thing in my mouth.
Hold on. Moment of silence for this sneeze, please.
Oh, push your tongue on top of your nose.
This is what I'm doing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to see if Frisco tongue could work. Yes, because we're supposed to do when you feel like you want to sneeze, push your tongue on the top of your palate.
The roof of your mouth.
The roof, yes. And that's supposed to return the sneeze to sender.
It worked?
You feel like it worked, but you feel like the sneeze still linger around in the background.
Yes, that's the way you do. And if you have to be careful how you get up, because all you did, you changed the direction of where you come out from. So if you get up fast, you might get problem.
Ooh, queefing. We'll be
Right
right
now,
back.
you sneeze in purgatory. You sneeze in a purgatory right now.
Aye, we'll be right back. Oh my goodness.
Oh, my.
Nando's Wholesale is your market leader in
All right. By golly, it works. Yeah. Welcome back to Free Flow Fridays. Today's the 25th day of April.
Told it 8 more months to Christmas.
Right.
8 months to that date.
Yeah. All right.
So
I see somebody sent up pictures there of that place. Groove? What you got?
That's the hotel. Picture of the hotel.
Yeah.
That burned. Let me see. Yeah. The people of Guyana are in shock following the discovery of 11-year-old Adriana Young. The president, Irfan Ali, has intervened directly, ordering a comprehensive investigation into the circumstances surrounding Adriana's death. He instructed the Commissioner of Police to assemble a special team, and many have drawn parallels to a 2012 incident at the same hotel where a young mechanic was found dead under suspicious circumstances, although charges were never brought against the hotel owner's son. Although charges were brought against the hotel owner's son and a staff member, both were acquitted. Yeah.
So, when again, this happened like there was like zero police presence. People gathered. People were angry. This is a hotel, and it was just like some abandoned building. That's how it was treated. And everybody just did what they want. People started looting, taking out things that they wanted. But I'm just saying the level of how he played out. Zero police presence. I didn't.
Marlon says if property insured, the owners will be paid. So burning it down is just a temporary loss.
Yes, I get that. But I'm just saying, like they allowed it to play out. Everything like they just allowed to happen. A funny thing. Then in the comment section, the people there were making remarks of things like, well, that's what they do there. They're sacrificing people. So then that subject, and that might be a place, a country that's very superstitious. And so a lot of the comments were, well, they do human sacrifice, and somebody was that the girl was sacrificed, and that's a part of the narrative. What you call that group? Black magic, obia.
Yeah, different people call it different things.
Cult business.
Yeah, different people call it different things. Satanic worship.
Yeah, satanic worship. Yeah, so those are the kind of things that was being thrown around.
That you would hear.
But just like how there was no police there, that the police didn't do anything. Remember, we had a incident here in Belize where a political institution was broken into and the police was right there and nobody did anything.
Where was that?
Just saying.
Where?
Right here in Belize.
Where? I don't remember.
In a political compound.
By the
Anyway,
bridge.
let's move on. Oh, Lisa had an idea.
Where, Elise?
By the bridge.
By the bridge.
Belchina Bridge.
Political compound.
Next.
A duvet, yes. A duvet, thank you, Ellen Sue, is a slip for a comforter.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
But what is a bidet?
A bidet is the best time to be on a bidet. It's 7-Eleven, baby.
What happened? Everybody freeze?
No, only you.
No.
We good.
Only you. Freeze. It's 7-Eleven, baby.
7-Eleven, yeah, I see he freeze.
Our 7-Eleven baby's on assignment.
Yeah, groove freeze out. Who's on assignment?
CY.
Oh, yeah? I know I say I'm missing.
Every 7-Eleven, she hit me up messenger.
Yeah, look like
7-Eleven, baby.
Groove gone on the big freeze. Look at him, look at him. Look at him right there.
Saying something he was not supposed to say.
You get the freeze before it happen. It's one of those things. Yeah, he got the big freeze, man. So what they're also planning to do with the agri, they're gonna add, or they want to add, a horse parade, it seems.
That would be nice.
Yeah. So this horse parade would probably be in and around Belmopan, then make it its way into the showgrounds. So I don't know what that would look like, but hey, it's going to be a thing.
You know what I can tell you, people take their horse race and horses seriously.
And some people do, yeah, because when you go to a race, you see some beautiful horses. Yeah.
People in full
You see some good breed horses. I mean, yeah.
cowgirl attire.
Yeah, cowgirl, yeah.
Yeah, that was like, okay. When people came from it was nice. It was really nice.
And also they're looking at the possibility of selling tickets online.
Oh, instead of it.
I don't know how that would work, but I mean.
Well, they could try.
Can we get the agri expectations interview? Can we get that one?
Okay.
CEO in the agriculture CEO, Serval Abaiza, spoke about some of the attractions and the activities
That they're planning on having.
Yep. So it's the weekend of May 30.
The end of May.
That's a Friday, the Saturday, May 31st, and then the first of what's after May? June.
Really, Frisco?
Hey. I never finished standard 6, I got straight off a swamp.
Oh, really now?
The agric. I gotta put the C.
Uh-huh. Agriculture show.
Can't say agri. You gotta say agric. I've been told by officials up in officialdom.
I tell you.
Yes, please and thank you.
In front of official screen.
All right, let's get Serval Abaza and see what he had to say about it. Hit it.
In the Ministry of Agriculture, talking about agriculture expectations.
I would say the usual activities, the big show is the rodeo. On Sunday, we're having a raffle again of the vehicle this year. I think we did some changes to that, so now you will be able to buy a ticket for $50. Last year it was for $100. Big things that we're working on is even access to the grounds. We working out right now, I believe, the sale of tickets online. Normally on Saturday and Sunday there's a huge line of people trying to get in, but we're trying to institute now the selling of tickets online. One of the new things that we will be doing in collaboration with the Belmopan City Council is the horse parade. In Spanish they call it cabalgata. Okay. So that is planned for Saturday morning to end like around midday, 1 o'clock. So I think the route is through the main streets in Belmopan around the Ring Road and so forth, ending up then here at the showgrounds on Saturday. I know that's one of the new things. I think there are other things that we're still working on. I'm sure that the guys who are doing the rounds on the medias will keep you guys updated.
All right, there you go. Yeah. There's a CEO right there.
Yeah, Serval Abaza.
Ronald says purchasing tickets online, you would get a QR code that would be scanned at the entrance. Bravo. Brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Bravo.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Right.
I think,
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys did, but we had a small blackout or something just now.
Oh, yeah?
Or internet drop or something.
Okay. Well, welcome back, good sir.
Thank you. Yo, you know what's confusing about English? That's why I speak Creole.
What is confusing about English?
Because if a woman drops her book, you could walk up, pick up the book, and you can give her her book, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if a man drops
This
his
is not
book-
going to end well, Lisa. Love.
No, it is. If a man drop his book, you can't go and give him book.
You give
You
him
understand? Yeah, you give him his book. So how could you say give her her book, but you can't say give him book? You see, very confusing.
It's not right.
You want to tell you what's confusing? No, I saw this yesterday and I said, let me pull this up. Because it seems this was a thing. And ladies, this goes right into I don't want to get no bright ideas.
But just in case I do,
Yes, I want to get no bright ideas. Where is it? I know I saved it. I'm going to try to get the official information. Oh, come on. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like Kunta Kinte.
we need to play some looking for it music.
Look at this.
You know.
The theme from Jeopardy.
Yep.
Anyway, the gist of it was that, there it is. Here it is. I found it. And this seems to be a fact. So if you want to put up what the fact, you go right ahead.
That's right.
It seems to be a fact. It's a weird one, ladies. I don't want to try to get no bright ideas. But it's a wild one.
You know how the man go.
I'll wait for the fact
Wait, what?
in intro.
I never said nothing.
Lisa Connor K is with us as well. So let's say hey to Lisa.
The anarchy.
Yes, Ronald says the nuances of the English language.
Yeah.
Yes, right on schedule. Let me say it about the day to the young lady I saw yesterday outside. He says he watch the show every day. I said, a damn groove. Huh? Freeze again? Oh my, everybody got up on big freeze. Oh, what is happening? Lisa gone. What happened? We're having some internet issues. I gone too. All right. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to take me a Ludi right here. And see if we can gather up the posse and be right back. Okay? So hang tight. Yeah, that happened.
Ah.
Yeah, well, welcome back. If you're still with us, we appreciate you.
Of course you
Right.
do.
Yeah, so there was some artists having some. I think they had a break in a fiber somewhere.
Oh.
So I'm not sure who all was affected or is still affected, but nonetheless,
They
we're
fixed
back.
the fiber fast.
Yes, get that fiber pass. Yes. All right. Well, yeah. So we're back. Now,
Yeah.
let's see if I can load up this thing here. No, I don't know. Should I say it? Should I do it? I mean, hey,
Go right ahead.
let's go right ahead, man. I mean, you know,
Do it. Do it.
and let this thing try to load again.
Do it.
All right. So, get a refresher. Now, some challenge the authenticity of this story, but you could look it up. And it goes thusly. So, Groove and Lisa, ladies every which ways. It says, and it can be challenged, but
And I quote.
there was a French city. Are we on the book? Yes, we're on the book. There was a French city during the Middle Ages, and you know all kind of things happening in the Middle Ages, Groove. And the story goes that the women used to do an odd little thing. In the morning, married women would put a small dose of whatever it was, concoction, potion,
Kerosene?
poison, I don't know, in the breakfast that they had prepared for their husbands. Later on, when their men returned home during the evening, they would be given an antidote. Get the rationale?
Yes. You
That's
better
the-
come home. This fire is not killing you in 6 hours.
Yes,
They only in
so,
5.5.
and yes, in this way, the poison would not become harmful and affect them. And the strict, the reason for this practice, should the husband
Got it.
remain elsewhere for too long,
Yep.
and the administration of the antidote got delayed, the men would end up experiencing symptoms like nausea, headache, depression, vomiting, pain, shortness of breath, whatever that
Really?
concoction was.
Mm-hmm.
That literally called stay home.
But there was a remedy for that. It's called divorce.
Well, this is back then. I don't know who figured it out, but it was.
Some woman.
Yeah. So yes. So if you stayed up, you pass your time.
Pass the time.
If you're in the local pubs, you're beginning to
There
experience
is
things.
a possibility that
Now, ladies, don't get no bright ideas in 2025. But yeah. All right. That was a thing. That was a
What
thing.
that thing? That is a terrible thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, another thing, what is going on is that they're finding that in Gaza right now, there's a whole lot of asbestos in the air. Yeah, because a lot of those buildings are old buildings, and they were built before they realized that asbestos was toxic. So the mineral once widely used in building material releases toxic fibers into the air when disturbed and can cling to the lungs over decades and cause cancer. So yeah, I believe that Trump's resort is going to have to he's going to have to do some cleaning. That's rough.
Yeah, that is, yeah. I mean, that's imagine the fallout for that.
Yeah, I know, man. That's terrible. The Pope is currently laid to rest. And they said that there's a couple of things that he has with him that people don't see. One of them is a broken ring, I think, given to him by a fisherman or something like that. But there's 4 other popes that are 4 other cardinals that are in line for to be the Papa. Let me see if I could find that story.
Picture?
Yeah, well, the picture is up there, but I had the story scheduled to read.
That is right. That is right.
Yes, come across. Yay.
Oh, no, I have not come across. I am mocking.
Say what you
There's
want.
There's a difference. But yeah, the 4 popes, they are the ones that are vying for the new pope thing. I think one is from Africa. Well, you could tell, and I really want to just call out where they're from, by the way they look. But 2 is of African descent. One is Asian, and the other, I believe, might be Italian. So yeah, and when they go into the conclave, I guess those will be the names that they vote on. And when they vote, I think they have vote until they get a majority or a unanimous vote. And then somebody blows some smoke out of the pipe at the top, which will signal the world that a new pope has been chosen.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, for Catholics everywhere.
And non-Catholics, because, Catholicism is still a religion. It's a more political religion than most. Leave it at that.
All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, let's grab the weather if we can.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we have from Uganda, Miss Biduk Shubi. Is that right? Ladies and gentlemen, Shubi Diboop. Yes, go ahead, Shubi.
Shubi-di-boop. Yeah, it is wild.
Goodness. It says a moderate easterly airflow will support generally fair weather. In our forecast, sunny with cloudy spells today and only isolated showers. Cloudy or clear skies tonight with isolated showers, if any. Winds blowing from the east at 10 to 15 knots. The seaside is light chop. Waves beyond the reef 2 to 4 feet. Temperatures for today on the coast 8 to 6 degrees Fahrenheit. Steve, inland areas -1, -2.
94 degrees in the shade. When I sing it real good because it ain't. 96 degrees. Yes.
And in the hills, it's 81 degrees Fahrenheit. We are currently experiencing a high tide. A low tide comes in at 2:29. Another high is on schedule at 8:43 tonight, and another low at 2:31 early Saturday morning. Sunset this evening at
49 minutes to 7.
Hey, and the moon will at 4:13. In our outlook, this is through to Saturday night, is for fair, warm, mostly dry weather conditions. Our forecaster is Michelle Augustine, and that's your weather.
Thank you, Miss Michelle Augustine.
Coming from the east.
Yes, and Miss Shubidi Boop. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you remember Barney Miller Lease?
Of course.
All right, you remember Fish?
Yes.
I think that I made a nickname. That I never a nickname. You know
That's
what was
his real name?
that was his real name. You know what I made first name? Stew, ladies and gentlemen, Stew Fish.
I thought it was gefilte. All right.
He filtered that first cousin on my side.
Stew fish.
Yes.
Yo, Mighty Force D, what up, man? Mighty Force D going in the middle of
Hello, Mighty Force.
a break-in transmission. All right.
Sorry.
What is it? What is the map saying? Not a damn thing this evening.
Swiper knows swiping.
Yeah, the map. Yeah, the map is the map. The map.
All right.
Well, We're looking at, nice easterly flow into Saturday. I mean, yeah.
Sometimes put on the music, boy, to the Friday, I feel like I got the extra energy.
What, boy? All right. So, yeah.
You know, Creole people ask for when you got a foreign and they tell them that you have to map the floor.
Uh-huh.
Please, do you have a map?
A map.
A map? No, a map, a map.
A map. Yes. Yank it out. Map.
I have to go to the shop.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah. Not much happening for the weekend. What the man says, you might see a little thing here or there. In the week, you might see some cloudy periods, though. That's moving into next week. Nothing significant, but I mean, hey. Yeah, that's what it is.
See how it goes, huh?
Enjoy the weekend, man. That's all I can say.
Thank you very much, True Fish.
Light the grill, light the grill.
That's right. Yeah. Yesterday, I lay in the shopping. I did a chat with while I the shopping. And I lay and walk right up to a lady and look on her right in her face and say, Miss, what you this? They look on her like, excuse me? Donald Trump.
We got one of them over right here, right? So.
Yes. How much is then day?
Yes. Call the eyes. Where did this one come from?
How much for this?
Speaking of ice, I hear that Caribbean people then they order their soft drink. Wham! All the liquor, anytime they go, they order it. Wham!
Why?
When asked about why this is, and said because everybody afraid for ice right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
There was a story that we missed a couple of weeks back.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. There was a container of chicken
Watch out.
that mysteriously found its way on Jamaican beaches,
Oh yeah, I saw that.
and people were
They were asking if it was good to eat.
yeah,
Some
it was
people
good to
What did you
eat
get
or
there?
whatnot.
there. People
Did
were
they
there.
swim? Did they swim?
No.
So the shipping container filled with frozen chicken washed ashore along the Hellshire coastline of St. Catherine.
I wouldn't eat that unless then them is still frozen or cool. I wouldn't.
Yes,
eat
they say
that.
it was frozen. Some the people say,
Well, then not good for
see
you.
it, man, it frozen,
Well,
man. See it, no water, no get in it. See it good.
Click the thing, man. You go yam it up and put it in as some yam fish soup.
How the container got there? So the chicken labeled under the Brazilian brand Perdix was not
What?
intended for the Jamaican market, but was instead en route to the Cayman Islands.
What's the brand?
Perdix.
Oh, thought it was Purdue. That's all funny name.
So it was a thing there of should you eat the chicken or should not eat the chicken. Hold on 1 second.
I don't play with food. I don't play with food. If I don't know what happened to that food and before it get to me, I know I eat it. I know sure. A chicken now, I think we could give you Italian disease.
What's the disease?
It's salmonella. Yes.
So yeah, they and I don't know how the container got there. Fell off the.
It fell off on a ship. It fell off on a ship.
Yeah, it fell off a ship.
Most like, you never see that movie nowhere where a container fell off on a ship and a girl made in there and just her luck, she dep on the one container where the man made the try kill on there. One container fall off on a ship and she dep on one container with a killer.
Yeah, but people say them, they made the barbecue, people made the roll out chicken.
Yeah, people were
Me still got me sell some. Some of the stories coming out there was hilarious.
Nobody got no pain in the belly yet.
I said the thing them frozen, man. You say, look at it. The thing them frozen, man. You talk about.
If they're frozen, God is strong. God is strong. What?
So
What you mean?
a lot of Jamaicans had free chicken. Not
Yes.
flour, but chicken back then.
And they asked them, how did you prepare your chicken?
This was
One
April the
person
3rd.
said-
Yeah, April the
Yes.
3rd.
They asked them, how you prepare your chicken? One they say, me jerk it. The other one say, I jerk it. The next one say, me jerk it. Me jerk it.
Yeah, there was a lot of barbecues going on. So,
They love jerky.
when they asked someone to do it, I said, I still have some home, I still have some home.
Anybody care who in the container?
No, the container. Hey, well, people made a bomb rush the thing. Cases and cases of chicken.
My boy, I tell you, a container full of chicken, haul up in a wheel lagoon. Everybody has want to eat chicken. Right?
All right.
Like they always ask you, if you find, if somebody where you say drop $1,000, would you take it? I always said no, I wouldn't take it. I'd give it back to that person. But if one arm I drop somewhere, lose a flat tire and a bag of money fly out of it, would I return it?
Matter now.
No, a different thing.
That's a whole different.
Okay, so like in the video where the pig jump out of the truck, would you rescue the pig and take it back?
Yes.
What would you do with that pig?
Well, I would assume that it got injured, so I would put it out of its misery, and I would take it
make an
quickly.
assumption real quick.
Yes, I would take it quickly over to a grill and lay it out and check out if it's okay.
Yeah, to a grill near you, you know?
Yes, that's right. Then I'll put on some, what you call that ointment? Oh, yes, barbecue sauce.
Yeah, boy. Let's get a
Yeah,
girly word
fire
real quick,
beef.
because I just realized time to go. Oh, my.
Oh, you mean time gone?
Time gone is right.
Yes.
Quickly, because we got to do a break.
I don't let go.
Wait,
It's
time to move so fast that we couldn't even give you the sacred thing where we want to give today, but we'll do it another time because we had one sacred word of advice today. Yes.
Go there.
And-
Go there. Wrap it up real quick. Let's do the girly word.
Yes.
all right. Good morning. Day gives you a reason to smile.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that is so girly, man.
Oh, Lord.
That's full of suckering, honey, sugar, everything.
Girl.
I just tell you. Very good.
I'm a girl.
That was so girly. Anybody out there who's contemplating the agenda might have just switched.
Yeah, that was girly.
I just tell you.
Oh gosh, man. Big up Poetry Night. It says honoring River of Fire tonight. Yeah, it's gonna be tonight at 7 p.m.
Where? Doing what?
A River of, I guess, poetry. What do you want from me?
River. I'm talk to the River. Good while.
At the Thornton Library.
All right. The Thornton Library. Very good.
Thornton Library.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got.
So now we have the first part of the man's perspective, and it goes thus like something.
Y'all only get one. I already gave mine.
Okay. This is it.
We have to keep track of this. This was said by the legendary, multi-talented actor, Mr. Denzel Washington.
Who does no wrong?
Who does no wrong, except the one movie where he made. You know what the wrong way Denzel do?
Training
Denzel
Day?
got act in a Gladiator 2 with one New York accent. Nobody in a room had a New York accent. But anyway, I digress. Maturity has taught me I don't need to confront everything. I just need to silently observe people's action and then set boundaries accordingly.
Ain't that something?
Yes,
Okay.
maturity has taught me that I don't need to confront everything. I just need to silently observe people's actions and then set boundaries accordingly.
Very good.
Yes.
All right.
Because-
What's the word of advice? Let's get that.
Well, the word of advice come from the legendary, multi-talented Robert Mugabe, who said, "You are poor because when it rains, you think about sex instead of farming."
That's why you're poor.
That's the way Robert Mugabe said. Yes.
Man.
When and I guilty of that too, because as soon as you say cloud up there, I go be it. Anyway, it's when it rain, you know, we laugh at least. When it rain, you're not supposed to think about sex.
My gosh,
Think about farming. Well, actually you do, but it's a different seed you want to
When it
farm.
rain, I think about go sleep. I don't know about no.
Go sleep. That's why you so old.
No, man. When it rain, first thing you think about is jump in a bed and go sleep.
Exactly, but that come after.
Well, lad, it's gonna break. We'll be right
Either way,
back.
it come after.
Quick break. We'll be right back.
Right, don't you go nowhere.
Whether you are a busy person or
Cashew face.
Today is the day you've been waiting for. Today is your birthday. We just can't wait
To celebrate.
to celebrate. Because today is your birthday.
Right. Some people celebrating birthdays today, I presume. Who we have? Who is this gentleman?
Sure.
Who is this?
Oh, this Harold Zuniga.
Okay.
Happy
Harold.
birthday to Harold.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the massage guy?
Yes. Happy
He's the
birthday.
chiropractor.
Yes. He will Caro your proctor.
He will practice your chiro for you.
That too. That too.
Right.
Jenko
And
Belly.
this is Jenko Belly. Happy birthday to you, Jenko Belly. Yo, check the group, quick.
I am.
Yeah. Yes.
That is
Speak amongst
terrible.
yourselves 1 minute.
Yeah, that's
Y'all saw the birthday cake for them.
for who?
Show the birthday cake, Lexa, please. For those birthday today. There it is. There is the birthday cake. A Vicks Vapor Up cake.
Man, that nah.
I know.
I got
No?
I got Shanine Foster birthday today. I've got Shelka Davis birthday and also Jenko. So yeah.
You got
Happy
Jenko
birthday.
as well. Happy
All right, guys, we got to
birthday.
get out of here, but I got to remind you real quick. Next week we're going to get into it for the Mother's Day
Get out of here.
giveaway for the morning stew.
Like we
If
just
I
done.
telling her who just haul up in Crooked Tree,
Uh-huh.
I know that never believe it.
Who?
It goes something like this. Nothing but blue sky do I see. Blue sky.
Oh, so what?
Yes. Hold on.
Say hi
Hurry
to
up,
her.
Sky Boo. Huh?
Sky boo. The sky is boo. But anyway,
I see somebody pull up and then Hannah said, Dad, somebody out there. So Carrie brought Sky Boo.
No,
yeah.
okay.
All right, guys. So next week we're going to get into it. Ewords Fishing Adventure. Give away a island hopping tour for a mom and family.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to go island hopping to Silky and Mohoki.
Yes, Mohoki, other one my favorite key. You know, I like the other one, but I prefer Moho.
For the
Come here,
Mother's
Sky,
Day
don't believe
giveaway.
me. Acha.
So next week we're going to get into
Yeah.
how we're going to do that.
How you mean?
Okay. There you go, on, Sky.
How you mean? That's right.
Hi, Sky.
Think down only one got company then.
Oh,
What do we do?
yeah. We got to get on out though. We're late, so.
Gotta go
That's
to
right.
Thank you.
Well, everybody who tuned in this week, everybody who participated in some way, we want to say thank you all very much. We love you and Frisco appreciate you, but we are going to see you on Monday, right?
Yep.
Oh, yes, Monday, that big thing, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Monday that the thing. All right, good. So I got to get in touch with Mer. I got to get in touch with Marlon, right, Liz? And
You
I got to
mean
get
did not do that?
my gal. You know I wait till Sunday evening.
Let's go, Liz. Let's go. Let's go. Take us out.
You gotta do that real quick. We gotta do that real quick. Thank you so very much for staying with us. Please take care of yourself. If you gotta be out there, please do whatever is right by you. Keep yourself hydrated and where possible in the shade. Gotta send enough love and big up to Myra. Also to Miss Edna Pollard. She's in tune. Boca, take care of you. Stay safe as well. Also a very pleasant good afternoon to Ha, to Cello, and to Ram. If God is willing, we will see you right back here on Monday. Take care of you, and you and I promise to take care of me. Take care, Miss Lexi. We love you all. Ayo.